Hello and welcome to episode 12 of the Pentagon Challenge on FM24. I'm Jamie, and coming up on today's episode I've got both legs of our African Champions League preliminary round tie against AS Douanas. So let's get straight into it, and the team for the first leg is coming up in just a moment. Okay, here we go with the team then for the home leg, and it is a Fori in goal. Back four is Mashego, Butuil, Sabisi and Mudau. Shandu behind Kapinga and Makaringa in midfield. Otladisa on the left, Mikison on the right, and Evidence Magopa up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, my assistant thinks we're favourites for a reason, and they should go out there and make sure they're left in no doubt as to why. So, okay, we'll pump the fists and agree with him, and let's get out there and do it. So, as you can see, they have gone with a 4-2-3-1 formation. So, let's kick the match off and see how we get on. I do expect us to win and take the lead to the away leg. What I don't know is which country our opponents are actually from. So I will do some digging before the second leg so that I can let you know. But it's a Fori in possession. He puts it down and plays it out to the left hand side for Mashego. Butuil holds on to it, plays it back out to Mashego, who finds Otladisa. Eventually, Otladisa cuts inside, finds Mikison, it's crossed in, and Evidence Magopa gets the first goal. Makaringa with the assist, and it is Orlando Pirates 1, AS Douanas 0. So we have the lead. It's Mashego with the throw-in. Otladisa gives it back to him. Mashego to Kapinga. Otladisa crosses it in, it's cleared. Shandu, ball over the top for Mashego, pulled back to Kapinga. He shoots, hits the post, and it's cleared, but only as far as Mudau, and the highlight is continuing. He's played it out left to Mashego, it's cut back, and Otladisa puts it in the back of the net, and just 9 minutes in, it is Orlando Pirates 2, AS Douanas 0. And we are well in control of this now. We just need to make sure we don't concede. Kapinga now with a free kick on 14 minutes. Kapinga's shot is dealt with by the keeper, but at the expense of a corner. And it is Shandu with a right foot out swinging corner. Into the near post. It's headed away. And Otladisa to Shandu, he's given it away and it's cleared by the defender, only as far as Mashego, plays it into Kapinga. Otladisa shoots and scores 3-0 to Orlando Pirates, and if we don't concede in this first leg, the tie may well be over. So it's Sonda to Sadogo, back to Ulia. Sonda, and it's given away. We've got it, and Mikison finds Sabisi. Infield is Shandu. It's played back to Sabisi. He plays it to the right for Mudau. Shandu back to Butuil. Assessing his options, plays it forward to the left hand side for Otladisa, who shoots, hits the post, Zangre clears, and Otladisa allows it to go to play. Highlight comes to an end. 20 minutes in with 3 goals up, and in something of a measure of control of the tie. Shandu with the right-footed out-swinging corner, and the header from Butuil makes it 4-0. And we are now in absolute control of the home leg. And as I've said before, as long as we don't concede, the tie is effectively over. with half an hour gone in the first leg. That's absolutely incredible. Zangre with the throw-in though. Sonda, and it's given away, but then given straight back to our opponents, who launch it forward. It's headed back to Afori in goal, so we'll hopefully launch a counter-attack. He rolls it out to Shandu, plays it to Kapinga, Shandu again, to Sabisi, plays it infield to Shandu, forward to Kapinga in midfield, to the left for Otladisa, finds Mashego, Otladisa again, turns, plays Mashego in, Mashego shoots, Mashego scores, and it is Orlando Pirates 5, AS Duanes 0. And we are absolutely flying at this stage. And I think the tie is practically over. We're still in the first half of the first leg. 5 goals to the good. And as long as we don't have a second half collapse, we're probably already there as far as qualifying goes. So coming up to half time, there's 2 added minutes. And there is the half-time whistle. We're 5-0 up. So we can maybe start thinking about who we might take off. I'm happy, absolutely. And I'm actually going to make Mudal come off for Monyane. And also Mikison for Saleng. So let's get out there for the second half of the match and see if we can see it through to a successful conclusion with 5 goals to the good. So literally all we want to do is manage the game now and make sure we don't concede. I'm going to take Makaringa off because he is tiring. So Makaringa will come off and we'll bring on Joki. He can play at the base of midfield and Shandu can move forward. That's fine, we'll do that. And I'm also going to take Evidence Magopa off. And let's take a look at Mabasa. So Kapinga steps inside, Joki to Kapinga, and his shot goes just off target. 65 minutes gone. And we are still in complete control. And I think my final change is either going to be Otladisa or Sabisi. Sabisi would be my preferred option. And I'll bring on Ndar for him. With 20 minutes to go, that's fine. Saleng is surely fouled there. And the referee is pointing to the penalty spot. There is a VAR check for it, but I expect it to be given. And it is. So Joki will step forward. Chance to make it 6-0. And he does. Sends the keeper the wrong way. And that's his first goal of the season. So Orlando Pirates 6, AS Duanes 0. And there is no way we won't go through now. We've only got 18 minutes to go. I think we've used all of our substitutions. We have. So we're just going to see this one through now. I'm going to drop back to cautious just to try and conserve some energy as Damiba comes down the right for our opponents. His cross is a good one and Jahil Soso does bury the header. 6-1. It's unlikely to make any difference. Mabasa plays it back, but it's behind Ndar, who's forced to go all the way back to his own goal line. Joki takes over, plays it through for Kapinga. Mabasa onto Otladisa, who cuts inside And I thought he was taken out there, but the shot comes in, hits the inside of the post and is then cleared. So 15 minutes to go, and we're leading by 6-1 as Ndar finds Shandu onto Saleng. Saleng cuts inside, plays it back to Joki. Saleng again, takes on his man, plays it into the area for Shandu, and Bandile Shandu makes it 7-1. And we are absolutely home and hosed. And now we've got just 10 minutes to go in the first leg. And the job's done. There's no way they come back from this. So we just need to see it through now. No red cards, no injuries. And just absolutely milk it for all it's worth. It's a cracking victory. Saleng comes forward. Is he about to put the cherry on the cake? Well, he sets up Mabasa, who does, and it is 8-1. And surely that's going to be the end of the scoring. As you can see from the XG, it's only slightly flattering to us. We have absolutely dominated that full time. Orlando Pirates 8, AS Duanes 1. I'll be back in a moment with the second leg and confirmation that we'll be going through. Okay, well, following the first leg demolition of AS Duanes, we managed a 4-1 victory off camera in the league against TS Galaxy. And now it's time for the second leg of our Champions League tie. And the team that is going to go over to Burkina Faso to try and complete another convincing victory is Afori in goal, back four of Maela, Butuil, Ndar and Mudau, Shandu, Makaringa and Kapinga the midfield three, Saleng on the left, Mickey Son on the right and Magopa up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, my assistant wants us to pick up where we left off last time. I think that's entirely reasonable, both in terms of the league game I played off camera and indeed the first leg of this one. So point the finger and agree with him and let's go. So kick the match off and let's see if we can be equally as impressive as we were at home. Remember, we lead 8-1 from the first leg, so there's absolutely no chance of an upset. And it is Saleng now to Kapinga. He shoots and the keeper makes the save. So just 3 minutes into the match, we've had our first attempt already. And it's launched long, but Butuil wins his header. It's given away though. Sliding challenge wins it back. It's played out to Mickey Son and then Kapinga, who slots it home. And just 3 minutes on the watch, it is AS Duanes 0, Orlando Pirates 1 and 9-1 on aggregate. So tie well and truly over. Now it's just a question of how many we're going to win by away from home, surely. So AS Duanes yet to have a shot in the second leg. We've had 8 already. Zangre with the throw-in for them though. It's played back to the halfway line. Kouame to Ouya. Zangre to Comey. Makaringa to Afori. Afori plays it to Ndar. Into Mudau. Mudau down the line. Mickey Son to Mudau. It's played into Makaringa. Over the top for Mickey Son. And Evidence Magopa applies to the finish. It is AS Duanes 0, Orlando Pirates 2. And we're into double figures on aggregate. So we're absolutely all over them. And it's Kouame now for Duanes. So back to Ouya. We've won it off them. Mickey Son comes down the right into the area. He shoots. And the keeper's pulled off a good save. So it's a corner, 20 minutes in. Shandu with the right-footed in-swinging corner, which is headed up in the air. And Dar back to Saleng, lays it off, and Usale makes the save. So we've got another corner. Mayela, left foot in-swinging corner, into the area, headed away. Shandu picks up the loose one, finds Boutouil. He lays it in, and Usale makes the save, but Saleng's offside. So it is now 25 minutes into the match. And it's still 2-0 on the night and 10-1 on aggregate. So we're in absolute control of the match. Saleng plays it back to Mayela. Cleared. Shandu out to the right-hand side. It's played to Mickey Son, who crosses. The shot is saved. And Sidongo can bring it clear. And the highlight comes to an end. We're half an hour in. Still just 2-0 on the night. But as we already know, 10-1 on aggregate. And now we just need to get to half-time. Settle the side down a little bit and just see the second half out from here. So it's Boutouil in possession, plays it to Mayela, back to Boutouil, to Mayela, into Makaringa, finds Kapinga, onto Mickey Son, down the right hand side. Mickey Son plays it into Kapinga, laid off to Shandu, who shoots, but it's gone wide. And that might well be the last highlight of the first half. If not, there might be one more. There is one more. Shandu with a right-footed corner, which is headed away. And Dar doesn't get there. It's cleared up to the halfway line. Mayela picks it up inside his own half. And Dar plays it over the top. Saleng keeps it in, pulls it back to Makaringa, lays it off for Mayela. His shot finds the bottom corner, and it's 3-0 on the night, 11-1 on aggregate, and we're absolutely romping both legs now. So that should be enough for the first half, and indeed it is. So into the dressing room. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Well done, lads. So let's get in the dressing room, make some subs. We'll take Boutouil off, he's tiring. We'll bring on Joki. And I'll also take off Shandu for Sabisi. And I think that will do. So let's get out there for the second half and just see things through. So Moudal with the throw-in. Mickey Son back to Ndar. Ndar to Mickey Son. Mickey Son running through. Takes on the shot. And it's an absolute rocket. And it is AS Douanes 0. Orlando Pirates 4 and 12-1 on aggregate. So we are absolutely taking them apart yet again. And it is now Moudal with another throw-in. Mickey Son to Ndar. Sabisi back to Joki. Plays it out to the right-hand side. Mickey Son threads it through for Evidence Magopa, who buries the ball in the back of the net. The referee's got his finger in his ear, so it is going to be looked at by VAR for an offside. But the goal's going to stand, and it's 5-0 on the night and 13-1 on aggregate. So it gets yet more comprehensive. And I think Mickey Son is probably done. And I'm going to bring on Junior Mendieta on the right-hand side, as Soso shoots just wide. And I am now also going to bring off Evidence Magopa and bring on Mabasa. And then my final change, if I have indeed got one left, which I have, will be Mayela, but not yet. So Mendieta shoots and goes close, but it's just over the bar. So it's now Mayela with his throw-in to Salang, played back to Sabisi. Rolled into Kapinga, onto Mendieta, who shoots, finds the bottom corner, and it is AS Douanes 0, Orlando Pirates 6, 14-1 on aggregate. And I'm wondering whether a change of substitution plan might be in order. Don't really have anybody who can do what we want to do for Kapinga, but I'm going to bring Poulet on there in any case. We're so far ahead, it won't matter that he's playing out of position. Mendieta takes up the charge, goes out to the right hand side, cuts in, finds Kapinga, who finds the back of the net, and it is AS Douanes 0, Orlando Pirates 7, and it's 15-1 on aggregate. So we have nearly replicated the first leg. We've replicated the winning margin. We just need to score one and concede one to have both legs with the same scoreline. But into stoppage time, and that is the full-time score. Douanes 0, Orlando Pirates 7, 15-1 on aggregate. I'll be back in a moment to show you the Premiership table and to tell you what's coming up on the next episode. Okay, here is the Premier League table then, and as you can see, we've started off with a perfect 3 wins out of 3. We sit top of the league, 8 goals scored, just the 1 conceded, 9 points from 9, one of 3 teams still with a 100% record. So let's have a look now at when we're going to come back, and we're going to continue the theme, and I'm going to bring you back for the first round matches in the Champions League. We'll be at home to ES Tunis in the first leg. I'll then play 3 games off camera and bring you back for the second leg away from home in Tunisia. So if you've enjoyed that, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for daily Football Manager videos. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and goodbye.